Hey coach, how
Tough
does it
time.
feel to have your full roster ready to go finally?
Oh, it's good. I think everybody, obviously, we knew it was going to happen, and it's going to be a good day today to get going. And there's time. I think Russell looks good, so we'll see how it goes. But we'll break him in little by little. And but it's an exciting day to get it going totally.
Christy Rican.
Hi, Coach. Could you tell us about the shirt you're wearing and what made you decide to wear it today?
Uh, you know, Obviously, just to bring attention to voting, which I think is the key to everything. And people, we don't do a good job of turning out. We don't do a good job of, especially certain age groups, to get out and do it. And it's also a tribute to John Lewis, who spent his whole life uh, to peacefully try to get people to vote and change things. And that's the only way it's going to change. And you can start by the next election in Texas and everywhere else to get out and do your part.
Next question, Jonathan Fagan.
Morning, Mike.
What's up,
As
John?
far as given better clarification, what he's ready to do today, how much you can push or use him, let him go in practice and then in the subsequent days?
Uh, you know, just talking to Jason real quick, and we'll see as he goes through practice whether we have to get him off anything. But he's almost ready to go to full practice, and I think we'll be a little careful toward the end. But Russell stays in shape. He stays ready to go, and so I'd be surprised that. I would say he's going to do about 80% of practice at least.
Brian Smith.
Hey, Mike, you're wearing the voting shirt. A lot of players have already spoken out. Black Lives Matters will be on the court. How unique is this opportunity to where it's going to be very competitive NBA basketball? It'll be the playoffs, but coaches, players, the NBA really have an unprecedented platform to send a variety of different messages to everyone watching.
Well, I think that's the thing, Brian. It's we do a sport that we love. We're very fortunate to be able to do this, and they give you a platform that maybe that we need to use to the best of our ability. It's life happens. We can play sports, play games, but life is going on for people, and it's real. And if we can just bring light to certain situations that are unjust in our society, if we can strive to get a better union, then let's do it. Why wouldn't we do it? And it needs to be talked about and acted upon. And I'm just a big believer that, I don't know if you're going to change mindsets at a certain age, but I do think education, talking about it, and then voting on it. And what kind of country do you want? What kind of reforms do you want? We all have that opportunity to chime in.
Thank you.
Tim McMahon.
Hey, Mike, you said the other day you didn't think that Russ would go in the scrimmage on Friday. Have you kind of firmed up those plans with him?
I have not. I think we'll wait the next two practices to see where he is, see if he wants to just be thrown out there real quick, or he wants another couple of days. Whatever he wants is cool. He knows his body, and again, we're not talking about just a normal athlete. We're talking about a super athlete, and I sometimes underestimate. I know that coming out today, I might have a hard time getting through practice, but he might not have any problem. So we rely on him and the medical staff to make an informed decision, and whatever that decision is, we'll go with it. And I'm hoping he will play, but I'm not for sure, and I'm okay if he doesn't.
Thanks.
Mark Berman.
Mike, was there an update on Luke Bamute?
There is. I think he's been cleared, and I think he's looking to land today sometime, hopefully. I think that's the latest news. Could change, but we'll have him in here in the next couple of days.
What are your plans for him?
Just see where he is. Just to meet him again. I haven't seen him in 2 years, so we'll just see how it goes. And like I said, he'll be a great presence in the locker room at the least. And if he can get himself ready and there's a call, then I think he can contribute on the floor.
We'll take two more. Matt Musil.
Mike, how much comfort did you take knowing when your guys would you kept talking about, hey, we're going to be fine once they get here? Just to know that they are so professional about their approach that they were getting ready, even though they weren't in your presence.
I mean, that's the whole thing, and it's something that's you get a feel for these guys during the year, and you know who they are, and they, you know, their careers and what they've done in the league doesn't just happen because of circumstances. They work toward that goal. And I had no doubt that Russell, if he got here the first day of the playoffs, that he'd be going 100 miles an hour. And I worry about their timing a little bit, but we have plenty of time for that. And he's been participating in almost all the practices and on the Zoom calls. He'll watch practice. We talk about it. So, you're talking about unique individual athletes that have overachieved their whole life, and this is no different. And he'll be, like I said, we'll be trying to be a little cautious, but at the same time, he's raring to go, and I'm obviously he's going to go.
And last one, Brian Bearfield.
Coach, getting the report back showing that after all the players have been tested and no one tested positive, how good does that make you feel and let you know that maybe this thing can work? Great.
And, there's always some risk. So I'll say it with just a little trepidation in the sense that this is like, living under the dome. It's they're doing a great job of testing and making sure everybody is trying to follow protocols and doing the best they can. I guess it could happen, but we're doing everything we can in our power to make this a success. And the NBA has given us some great guidelines and leadership, and so far so good. And I think people are going to really be surprised about the quality of the games on TV. They walked us through some things that's mind blowing, and I think people will get a big kick out of it at home, and hopefully it'll brighten up some lives and days and help us get through all this.
Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thanks, guys.